Hi, I'm Mr. C, the teacher, and this is my classroom. So grab your tools for school and join in with us. Or sit back and just watch. And let's go on a learning journey together. Because you're watching Lessons from the Classroom. Well, let's take a look at what the topic for today's episode is going to be about. Right, in today's lesson, we're going to be doing some spelling. When it comes to spelling for the early grades, kindergarten, grade 1, the best way to teach spelling is through word family endings. That simply means that all of the words in our spelling list, and I usually do 6 words, will all end in the same ending. They'll all have that rhyme to them. So when I teach spelling, I do it with 2 different methods. One method for teaching students spelling in the classroom is simply to have the students take a workbook. But another method I use, especially with the younger children, is simply to print off the word family ending with my computer in a nice large font, making sure I leave a space here with which to add the different beginnings to. I like to take the paper and I just simply slide it into a plastic sleeve to protect it. And then with some Play-Doh or silly putty or maybe even slime, you can then shape letters to go right over top and add the letter that goes at the beginning. You can simply cover over top of the letters till they have the word ending covered and then form different letters for the beginning. You know, I love being surrounded by great books, because one of my favorite things to do is to read stories. So, let's make some time right now and read a storybook. This is story time. Billy the Bug's New Jug. Billy the Bug lived in a rug. Billy the Bug was a very snug bug. Under his rug were the things he dug. He had all that he needed, except for a jug. He looked and looked till he found a fine jug. Now he just had to lug it back to his rug. So Billy the Bug gave the jug a big tug, but the jug was too heavy for one bug to lug. Ugh! Then Sally the Slug crawled out of her mug and asked, "Can I help you lug that jug?" "Well, that would be splendid," said Billy the Bug. So Sally the Slug and Billy the Bug both gave that jug a big, big tug, but the jug was too heavy for the 2 pals to lug. Ugh! Ugh! Then Sally the Slug saw a plug in the jug and decided to give it a tremendous tug. Water came gushing, glug, glug, glug. And out of the jug popped a blue water bug. Boy, it was lonely inside of that jug with no one to hug, said the little blue bug. "Would you like to come over and visit my rug?" kind Billy asked of the little blue bug. "Oh yes," he replied, "it sounds very snug." So the three gave the jug a big, big, big tug, and were able to lug it right back to the rug. Where they glugged grape soda from Billy's new jug and sipped hot cocoa from a bright yellow mug. And they did the hokey pokey and the jitterbug and gave the little blue bug a humongous hug. All right, our word family ending is ugh, spelled U-G, ugh. Let's break up our words by stretching them out into their sounds. Our first word is the word plug. Plug. P-ul-a-g. Plug. Of course, all our words have that short U sound that goes like is in up. Let's do that word again. Plug. P-ul-a-g. Plug. 4 sounds. Our next word is slug. Slug. S-o-l-a-g. Slug. We could break that one up down our arm as well. Let's try it that way. Slug. S-o-l-a-g. Slug. 4 sounds. Our next word is mug. Mug. M-u-g. Mug. This is my mug that I like to drink from. It's a big cup. So let's do that word again. Mug. M-u-g. Mug. 3 sounds. Our next word is bug. Bug. B-u-g. Bug. Bug. B-u-g. Bug. Our next word is jug. Jug. J-u-g. Jug. Let's do it down the arm. Jug. J-u-g. Jug. And our last word is hug. Hug. H-u-g. Hug. Hug. H-u-g. Hug. All right, keep practicing those spelling word family endings. Okay, today's family word ending is U-G, which makes the sound ugh. So the word family with words ending in ugh. I've got my Play-Doh, so let's cover the letters and get started. Okay, my UG is covered up. Ugh. We're going to add some letters to the beginning to make some words. If I add the letter M to the beginning, I get mug. Mug. A big cup is a mug. If I add the letter J to the beginning, I get jug. A jug. A big container that you can put juice or milk or water into. A jug. If I add the letter H in front, I get hug. Hug. To wrap your arms around someone and give them a big hug. If I add the letter B in front, I get bug. Bug. A bug. Another name for an insect is a bug. If I add SL in front, I get slug. A slug. You might have a slug in your garden. If I add the letters PL in front, I get plug. A plug, like an electric plug. What words can you make from the ug ending? All right, so for spelling today, we're going to look at the word family ending ug, and that's with U-G, ug. That's our word family ending. Let's use that as our title, and let's put our date up in the top-hand corner for whatever date it is for you. We're going to have 6 words, so we'll number them 1, 2, 3 down the side with lots of space. I'm skipping 2 lines between each number. And down the middle of my page, 4, 5, 6. Again, I'm skipping a couple lines and leaving lots of space to write here, so I'm not crammed up against the edge of my page. Lots of room here. Now, this is a word family ending, so I know every word is going to end in UG. So what I can do is I can put a line for my missing letters right after the number. This is kind of the fast, quick little sneaky trick to make your spelling go quicker. And then I can put the ending at the end of each line. And that way my page is all set up to put in my UG words. Let's take a look at some UG words. So UG words can include words like plug, slug, mug, bug, jug, hug. Or you might do this with your shoulders. When you lift your shoulders up because you don't know the answer to something, you might say you shrug. And maybe a little carpet is a rug. So lots of words with UG endings in them. UG. All right, so let's go ahead and put in our missing letters there. Word number 1 is plug. We need this consonant blend of p-ol, p-l, pull, ug, plug. Word number 2 is slug. We need the consonant blend of s and ol, which is sl. Ugh, slug. Word number 3 is like a big cup. We call that a mug. From the letter M. Ugh, mug. Word number 4 is bug. Need the B there. Bug. Make sure your B goes the right way. Bug. Word number 5 is jug. That's a J sound. J. Nice low dipping letter. Jug. Word number 6 is hug. With an H. Hug. There we go. I just need to draw a picture of a UG word family ending word. I think I might do, I could do a slug, or I could do a bug. I think I'll do a mug. Mug's like a big cup. I drink my coffee every morning out of a big mug. There's my mug with the handle on it. Maybe I'll put some words on it. Number 1, teacher. There we go. And I'm going to add some color to my mug. Oh, I'm making a nice bright yellow mug. And I better label my picture. This is a picture of a mug. And there's my 6 words for spelling from the word family ending ug. Spelled with UG. Ug. In this week's spelling word family ending, we're looking at the ending spelled ULL. Now, it can actually have 2 different sounds. You can pronounce that as ul, or you can pronounce it as ul, depending on the word. So our first 3 words, we're going to look at it going ul, and our last 3 words, we're going to look at the sound going ul. All right, let's stretch out these 6 words with each sound in it. Well, let's begin. Our first word is full. So we go like this, we go full. Ul, full. Let's do that again. Full. Ul, full. 4 letters, but 3 sounds, because the 2 L's, of course, just make the 1 L sound, right? All right, here's our next word. Our next word is pull. Pull. Ul. Pull. Some people like to do it down their arm, so let's try it that way. Pull. Ul. Pull. All right, our next word, big cow with horns on it, is a bull. Bull. Ul. Bull. Bull. Ul. Bull. Okay, these next 3 words have more of an ul sound to it. So our first word is like a bird that you find around on the beach. It's a seagull or just a gull. So here we go. We got gull. Ul. Gull. Gull. Ul. Gull. All right, so our next word is the bottom part of a boat, and it's called a hull. Hull. Ul. Hull. Let's do it down our arm. Hull. Ul. Hull. And our last word, the skeleton inside your head, is your skull. Skull. Ul. Skull. One last time. Skull. Ul. Skull. All right, great job. Keep practicing those word stretches because they help you to read the words as well as write them and spell them when you're sounding them out. Great job. Today's spelling ending has the letters U-L-L. That makes the word family ending of ul. Ul. Well, I have my Play-Doh. Let's cover the letters and get started. Okay, I have my ULL covered. Let's add some letters to the beginning and make some words. If I add the letter G to the front, I get the word gull, gull, like a seagull. A type of bird is a gull. Like a seagull, a type of bird, a gull. If I add the letter H to the front, I get hull, hull, the hull of a ship. The bottom area of the ship is the hull. If I add an SK to the front, I get the consonant blend sk, 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 ul, skull, a skull, spooky skeleton skull. Sometimes the word ending ULL doesn't always go ul. Sometimes it'll go ul, ul, such as in with the letter F, it becomes f, ul, full. I feel full. I can't eat anymore. If I add the letter P to the front, I get p, p, pull, pull, pull on the rope, pull. If I add the letter B in front, I get b, b, bull, bull. A bull is a male cow with the big horns, like a bull fighter would fight a bull. What words can you make from the ULL ending? Ul or ul? Okay, in spelling today we're going to look at the word family ending ul, U-L-L, but it also sometimes makes the sound ool. So ool or ul can be done with both pronunciations, and we'll show you with our words. Let's do that as our title, U-L-L, and let's put our date up in the top corner for whatever date it is for you. We're going to do 3 words with the ul sound and 3 words with the ool sound, and you'll see what I mean. So 1, 2, and 3 down the edge, and down the middle where we made a fold line before, we can write the numbers 4, 5, and 6. And we can go ahead and put a line after each number, because that'll be for our beginning of the word, which starts differently each time, our mystery letters. And we can go ahead and put our ULL after each line. All right, let's go ahead and look at our 6 words for this week. And words 1, 2, 3 will have a different sound than words 4, 5, and 6. So let's look at number 1. It's full, full. Word number 2 is pull, pull. And word number 3 is bowl, bowl. And you can hear that ol sound in all 3 of those words, ol. Whereas word number 4 is gull. And number 5, the hull of a boat. And number 6, a skull. So we get more of an ul sound from words 4, 5, and 6. Full, pull, bull, gull, hull, skull. But all spelt with the ULL word family ending. Okay, let's go ahead and put in our missing letter. So for word number 1, full, full, like the basket is full, opposite of empty. We need an F for that full. Word number 2, pull, pull, P. We need a P for the P. Pull, to pull a cart. Word number 3, B. Bull. B. B. We need a B for the B. Bull, bull, like a male cow with horns. Bull. Full, pull, bull. Now, word number 4, we get the ul sound. Gull. G. G. Gull, like a seagull, a bird. Gull. Word number 5, hull. The sounds comes from an H. Hull, that's the body of a boat, the bottom of a boat even. Hull. And word number 6, skull. We need the sk, consonant blend of SK. Sk-ul, skull. So we got gull, hull, and skull. All right, I need to draw a picture to go with my ULL word family ending. I think I'll draw a picture of a skull, scary skull. And of course my skull, the bone, will be white. I'll make the inside of the hollow eyes black and the nose area black. There we go. And let's label that picture skull. And there's 6 words from the ULL or ul or ul word family ending. Well, we've reached that time in our show when we need to acknowledge those words that did not make it into the episode. Here are those words. Our producer Bob has neglected to include a number of words from the UG word family. It is totally his fault. He is to blame completely. So we are left with no choice but to acknowledge those words here at the end of the show. Way to go, Bob. Here are those words. Chug, drug, dug, glug, lug, pug, rug, shrug, smug, snug, thug, tug, bear hug, bed bug, earplug, humbug, unplug, chug-a-lug, doodlebug, jitterbug, ladybug, and litterbug. Bob is also to blame for the ul words that got missed out. We apologize for this oversight. Again, it was all Bob's fault. Here are those words. Dull, cull, lull, null, numbskull, like Bob, full, chock-full, pit-bull, push-pull, and sitting bull. Sorry about that. We will talk to Bob. Well, thanks for joining me, and I hope you learned something new and had fun doing the lessons. Join me next time on another episode of Lessons from the Classroom.